150, 160. He's gone.
What's up, everybody? We got a lot of stuff to cover here in this one, so I'm gonna try to get through it as quick as I can here. So first things first, updates. I picked up another Harley, and this one's a bit more of a project, and there's going to be kind of an intro video for that, for what will become known as Project Rotley, and the name comes from the roadkill Rotson, because it's very similar, kind of a rusty mess, but with a heart of gold. So should be good fun, and you guys can see the intro video of that project here pretty soon. The Suzuki is sold, so I have now become fully Americanized, Texanized, like to the maximum. I mean, let's just do a recap. I got 2 Harleys, a Buell, a American-made pickup truck with a big V8 and mud tires on it. I currently have a big 4-pound piece of brisket in a smoker at my house. And I spent all of Saturday farming and shooting guns. So there you go. Texas, you've won. I surrender. You got me. The truck was actually made in Canada, and I'm pretty sure Porsche made this engine. But, you know, it's a few quibbles between friends. So as the title of this video probably led you guys to believe, we're going to quickly touch on this whole GoFundMe Patreon thing that's kind of sweeping through the vlogger community right now. And I'm just going to give you my my 2 cents. I touched on this a little bit before in other vlog videos, but there's been a lot of stuff that's happened since then, so I wanted to dive back into this one more time for you. So here's my thing. To me, Kickstarter is exactly that. It is a one-time big project crowdfunding thing. Whether you're building a product or you want to put on a play for little kids, whatever it is, Kickstarter is a one-time thing where, like, you know, I need all of your contributions to help me accomplish this thing that I can't fund in any other way. It's a one-time thing. You know, we had a Kickstarter to you know, get money for M13 after his accident. You know, that's a one-time thing, or at least I hope it is. I'm sure he hopes it is too. Falling off a bridge is no bueno. I'm sure he would not like to repeat that experience. But the point is, the Kickstarter is for one-time things. To me, I mean, I was raised to look at things a little differently. If YouTube is your business, if you have like 500,000 subscribers and your primary point of income is your YouTube channel, then you shouldn't be launching Kickstarters to buy you a new bike or launch a Kickstarter to fix your bike. These are, you know, that is your business. You should take money from what you make on YouTube and pay for that. But then again, if you have 500,000 subscribers and you can sucker them into giving you like 5 or 10 grand in a lump sum payment, I can't really argue with that either. But from an ethical standpoint, I don't think Kickstarters should be used for, oh, I've fallen on hard times, please help me fix my motorcycle, or hey guys, I really want to buy another bike, you know, to go in addition to my 2 other bikes and my house and everything else, right? I mean, Kickstarter should really be reserved and used for people who actually need help, is my point. Now, the opposite side of that coin is Patreon. Now, a lot of people have been shitting on Patreon because, using basically the same analogy, you know, if you have all this money, why do you need Patreon? Why don't you just go out and fix your bike? Well, Patreon's a different thing. Although technically I think Patreon contributions are called like donations or contributions or whatever, but they're really a way for people to transform their art into money. In the sense that, like, for Patreon, if I agree to pay Jake $1 for every video that he produces, that's no different than me paying for cable or paying for Netflix or any of these other services. I'm paying for access to content, and in turn I get some early release stuff, and I get maybe one-on-ones or whatever. I get some sort of bonus from the creator. But mostly I'm just paying for the creation of this content, so that I can keep watching it and enjoying it, because I watch it and I enjoy it, so I have no problem paying for it. I have not seen anybody worth mentioning that's begging for Patreon. It's mostly just a really unique channel for you to pay creators for the content they make. And it's, I would think of it the same as you think about your Netflix subscription or you know, Hulu or whatever. And by definition, some channels end up costing more money. And let me give you an example of that. One of my favorite channels is called Avi, or AVE, guy up in Canada who breaks stuff down on video, and even with his crazy Canadian words that I don't always understand, I just love his attitude and how he explains stuff and the projects he works on. And you know, he, according to Patreon, he gets like $6 grand a month in contributions from his subscribers. I mean, that's pretty significant, unless I misunderstood that page. But anyway, but he uses that money to buy things and take them apart, right? So recently he took apart these hydraulic metering devices. Well, yeah, he bought them used on eBay, and yeah, they were technically like for parts or broken or whatever. But I mean, you're talking about a piece of technology that has an initial cost of, you know, several $1,000s, probably $4 or $5 grand for each of those metering units. And even if he brought them broken and used, I would bet that he still paid, you know, $600 or $700 for each unit. Now, he's going to use them in his own projects later, but the point is that he bought them and broke them down on camera for you. You know, and then he rebuilt them, right? So he took out more money to get all the O-rings and all the other stuff that you would need to rebuild it. And as a result, right, so that's what that money is paying for. His entertainment value is he takes stuff and breaks it down and fixes it and does it all live on camera. And a lot of the stuff that he works on is not cheap. It is not cheap, shitty little things off eBay that he's messing around with. You know, there are significant investments, right? He probably paid, you know, between $1,000 and $1,200 for those hydraulic pumps easily. You know, and that's a significant chunk of change. That's not like, you know, $20, $30, whatever. Another good example is there's a channel I really like called Demolition Ranch, where they basically just shoot stuff and blow it up and whatnot on his property. And, you know, nobody ever really thinks about it, right? But those guys will blow up like 3 or 4 watermelons per video. Each watermelon's $5. You know, that's $20 in watermelons. Plus ammunition, which, by the way, not cheap. You know, he's shooting 50 caliber API rounds. Those are $5, $6 a piece, and he'll shoot, you know, 3 or 4 of them in a video. I mean, that's another. I mean, his videos probably cost, you know, $40 to $60 in consumables, depending on what the video is. As a result, I have recently created a Patreon account, and you will find the links to it in the description of these videos, in every video that comes forward now. I won't make any more mention of it really in any of the videos after this, unless it's the main talking point. Like, I won't do shout outs in the middle of the video like, hey guys, make sure you go and donate on Patreon. You'll never hear me say things like that. But as we continue to grow this channel and expand and get into some of the other areas, I wanted that to be available. For those of you who like this video and you want to contribute, please send me whatever you think is appropriate. You know, even if you just send me 10 cents or something, that's fine. I appreciate every penny that will get sent to me. And here is my promise, right? So I have a motorcycle business. My business makes quite a bit of money every year. And so I would never ask you guys to donate in order to pay for things that are normally business expenses, right? Your donations won't be used to buy motorcycle parts, even for bikes I do make videos about, because those things pay for themselves. You know, I won't use your donations to buy myself a new truck. I won't use your donations to buy myself a new rifle or stuff like that. The donations I receive, whatever they may be, will only be used for consumables. You know, we're going to start making more gun videos out at the property once that's set up. Some other cool engineering projects as well. And some of those are strictly for the channel, strictly for you guys. And whatever money comes in, that is what the money will be used for. Now, if at some point the money coming in is greater than what I am spending on, that money is there strictly to provide entertainment value to this channel. And if we get to that point where it becomes, you know, more than what my normal costs are for making some of these videos, then, you know, we'll post polls and we'll leave it open to everybody to see, you know, what you guys want me to spend that money on. So the funds will be strictly used to better advance this channel. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not going to spend it on me. I'm going to spend it on you guys. If you invest with me, I'm going to reinvest it into this channel. And I won't use it to buy things like camera equipment or guns or motorcycle parts. I will only use it for consumables or venues. You know, if we go and do like a video at K1 or something like that, you know, it would be used for that kind of stuff. So I would love to hear what you guys think about that. The Patreon is live, so, you know, if you feel like it's a worthwhile use of your money, please go and donate a little bit, and we're going to see what we can build out of this. Alright guys, well, I've talked about Patreon, I've talked about promises, and now it's time to talk about the future. I just want to take the rest of this video to give you guys kind of a roadmap of what you can expect here in the next part of 2016. So, major projects. I just picked up the Rotley. The intro video to that project will be up shortly. I also picked up, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I picked up a motorcycle lift today, and we're going to be doing some modifications to that, kind of making it a true MaksWerks style lift. So that's going to be a big project this year around the corner. Those are the two big kind of garage projects. Now, we're also going to be launching a new segment called MaksWerks Ranch, which is going to be stuff that's going on out at the property. I already have the first video filmed of that, and I'll be rolling that out shortly. And the other thing we're going to do is MaksWerks guns. So part of the thing is I'm going to be setting up a range out there because all the local ranges suck, and I don't want to have to pay every time. So we're going to set up a range out there, and I'm going to start acquiring a bit of an arsenal and get some friends out there. You know, Loud and Dave showed interest. There's a few others. And we're going to record some stuff. You know, trick shots, shooting compilations, blow some stuff up. That's the nice thing about owning land, unrestricted land here in Texas, is more or less do what I please. So look forward to that. The first part of that's already been shot too. And so that's nice looking. So that's kind of the roadmap here for the next time-ish, year, I don't know, whatever. Other than that, we're going to keep doing stuff. This bike is pretty much done. The Buell is pretty much done, but the Rotley is going to take a lot of work and a lot of fabrication, and so I'm excited to share that with you guys. As always, make sure you follow me on Instagram at MaksWerks, and make sure that you subscribe, hit that like button if you like what you saw, and don't hesitate to leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. Am I doing good? Am I doing bad? Maybe a little both. Kind of whatever you got on your mind, let me know. And if you guys have some ideas, projects, stuff you want to see out at the land, you can let me know about that too. The channel, we've been picking up a lot of new subscribers lately. I've been getting a lot of messages from people. Got lots of cool stuff planned. As always, ride safe, have fun, peace.